Well, hello there, TOC Town Locals. This is Lady Nick. This is our first video of 2016, and I'm so excited about showing you our plan. Let me just show you a picture of all the planners that we're going to be using this year. Okay, I've already done a video blog on a few of them, so let me link them down below for you. So if you have any questions about what you see here today, there's always previous video blogs that we've done before, and you're welcome to comment. Definitely like them if you want to, or ask questions about it, and subscribe to our channel as we continue on in 2016. Okay. So what I did first, let me put this aside for a second, is I created a little craft folio of some stamps and also a few things of what I use in and around and about the office. I haven't taken this on the trip yet with me, but if this was to be a pack and leave for a long weekend, these would be the things that I'd take along. And this is just a bag that I found, around the office while I was doing inventory. It's one of those travel bags that you use. So there's no pocket here in the bag. But when you open it up, it has a hook that you can leave on the door, or a knob, or, wherever, so that you can hang it as you start using it, or if you need to access it really quickly and then, put it away, it's much easier. It has a mesh bag here, so, I'm going to put some more washi tape as I get set up. And then these are my two mechanical pencils and my Profile Elite pen from Pilot, which is an easy touch. I bought this on a, let's just fill a couple of bucks to finish a gift card. It turned out to be a good investment. Really writes smoothly on paper. Okay. And then let me move this up so we can dig in. Alright. And then it has one main pocket here on the inside. So I know that if you weren't here for Small Business Saturday, one of the things that we do in TLC Town Local is support small business owners. And in November, I have a special dedication to them where I blog every day about different facets about the small business owners community. So the company that I chose to support, it wasn't available during the month, but I chose to purchase a couple more stamp sets from Sweet Stamp Shop. I have the Plan to Work, and I'm trying to find, I know this is the Plan to Work one. And then this is I wanted to start tracking weather. So I'll list it down below, the link of it, but I can't find the name right now. I know it's on here. Okay, but I chose to support this company for my Small Business Saturday supporting. So I'm going to be tracking more of my social media. So it has Facebook stamp, Twitter, Tumblr. It's a T, so I'm sure it's Twitter, but I'm going to use it for Tumblr also. And Instagram, I'm Lady Nick, Lady underscore Nick underscore red underscore guide on Instagram if you want to follow me there. Pinterest, I'm Lady Nick Broussard on most social media channels, and also YouTube, which you're viewing now. So I'm liking this new stamp set. You can see that I've already started using it for the flag and also tracking the weather. And I love my warm drinks and beverages because we have to stay hydrated. So those are two things that I keep in here. I already mentioned, and I'll link down below, that I have a few And mind you, they have tons of them, but you start little and then you grow from there. A few Studio L2E stamp sets. I'll link the video below of which ones that I bought. And one of my favorites is the Mommy Lay Designs. So those are three companies that I decided to buy the stamp sets from. One, I wanted to start decorating my planners, but I didn't want to keep using a lot of stickers and, a lot of things that weigh down the pages, and also, they thicken up the planner. So I wanted to keep it more smooth, more integrated. So I'll be using, definitely a high quality paper in order to stamp on it directly, but I'm looking forward to organizing more of my work. This is another Studio L2E stamp, which is, small days of the week. So anytime I use a sheet of paper, I always mark down the day, and then I can repurpose that sheet of paper to, just log in what I want to do with the week, or, an add-in or a tip-in. So I have some craft paper and also some stamps that were given to me during a Chicago Planner meetup. This is just a calculator which I use as a board to write on. I need a little table. Now this is the little adventure I'm excited about. Another decision I'm glad I made was to buy pencils. So I found these at Target, during a gift card that someone had gifted our production company with. So I said, you know what, not only do I want to start using stamps, but I want to start using crayons, but I want something that's going to last. I'm not into painting at the moment, but this Crayola set is going to work out perfect. It has at least 30 different colors, as you see here in this picture, and they're all organized. So I'm going to show you in another planner how I decided to use this, but this is already boxed in and ready to go. And some laminating sheets. So this is just a basic craft, kind of little mini suitcase, if you want to put it that way. So you can upgrade your stash for not a lot of money and get a bigger bang for your buck, if you want to put it that way. So this is going to be my Travel Tuesday stuff. I'm excited. I want to get one more set, which is I think it's the Plan to Eat. So I'm going to wait on that a little bit and start using that in my planner as well. Of course, I'll share with you what I'm going to be doing with that. Okay, now, alright, I already have a video on this wallet, but I just want to give you an update how convenient this little section has been. I went on a 30-day no spin back in 2015. Seems so long ago now, that's 2016. And I'll post down below some of the things that I learned. But one thing was, when I was, sometimes when you put things in certain places and you want to jot down notes as you're watching videos, and I just want something quick to grab, and I said, hey, remember the wallet that you put together? So I grabbed this out of my wallet, opened up, and I was ready to start taking notes in it. So this is great for on the go as I'm traveling around and about throughout the city. So I have a video already on the wallet. I'll post it below. But man, this is working out great. I'm all into providing practical information that I use myself. Okay, so let's take a trip through the planner. I'm not going to make it long because this time I didn't do a lot of updates, but they're very pivotal updates. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Okay, I have my pad right here. And also, one thing I want to start doing is turning this into a traveler's notebook. So I'm going to be creating inserts, and that's one thing I love about the binder system is that you can take notes in and out and transfer things back and forth from one planner to the next. So we still have the folders here. I use this as a dashboard for post-it notes when I'm working on a video blog or an appointment, in-house. Whether I have to film, do I need to call people to check up or, reschedule? And also, do I have to clean up the office? Alright, and the other side of this Project Life card is while I was at the meetup in Chicago, I was how I know phone and text and calling is wonderful and important, but having this sheet of paper right there ready to jot down information was, I think, invaluable because they mentioned, let me turn it this way. They mentioned a couple of things that I'm checking out now, which is so much crafting. I was able to touch the paper. Wow. Oh, yeah. And then the other company is the Dixie Planner company. I'm going to check them out and see what they're all about. Okay. This calendar on a page, well, 2-year calendar on a page, is one thing I saw during other YouTube videos as one person using it as a challenge tracker. So in November we do the 30-day blogging challenge, and also a shout out to our small business owners. So I'm going to be tracking not only when the new season 7 begins, but when I have to start blogging every day, maybe prepare more information, so I can put more in what I post during that season. Also, during 2017, I'm going to be celebrating a couple things. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start tracking and making sure that if I have to start preparing material, then I'm going to note it here that it's ready or I have to do certain things. So go ahead and look into it. Especially, booking venues. Sometimes you have to book a year in advance. So that's one thing to know, not only in the travel industry, but the event planning industry. I decided to leave these pages blank, so I hadn't decided on a set that I'm either going to stamp with it or put stickers on it. So, it's going to last me throughout 2016, and I might decide to use it for 2017. I found sheets of paper, that I'm using as, just punch holes in it and notes for my Travel Tuesday podcast with Lady Ava and Jackie Somerville, and also some Pinterest posts. That's where we collaborate the most, so go ahead and check us out there. We have a lot more travel information that we go deeper into. Okay, this is what I wanted to announce for Travel Tuesday. I'm going to be starting journaling once again for Sisters of the One Scribe. So, one of the things you all know that in the planner community, pens are just a plus. So, I tested out this Sharpie marker pen, which is a medium. Yeah, this is going to be my new pen for my planner. So I already tested it and wrote it and said, let's begin this journey together and remember to journal along the way. So I'm going to be using this paper that came with the planner. It's already a full stack right here to start integrating my journal. Just one page, probably every once in a while. I haven't set the official calendar for it yet, but every once in a while I'll pop in and share some things that I've learned along my journey. So, and this pen is small enough that it fits right into the loop. So, awesome! Okay, and it has a January through December calendar and more note cards that I can pop in, color code them. Another folder. This is still the dashboard that I'm using to add notes. And more notes. And I think I mentioned in another video that I use, this video, that I use the day stamp. This is what I use it for. And then also the flag stamps to know what I'm talking about on a Travel Tuesday podcast. So the one I used for this was Studio L2Es. So I'll post a link below of the ones that I purchased, so in case you want to purchase them for yourself also. And I left this laminated card in here. I haven't used it yet with dry erasers, but it comes in handy, when I want to remember some things, that I just want to go ahead and erase it if I don't have a post-it note available, which is unlikely. But, this is a great tool to have, that even just take one of these notes, sheets of paper, laminate them, and you can create a board in your planner. Okay, this is one thing I'm going to be starting to use during this season. So expect more from me from this season as a travel agent and also an artisan admin that travels in and around and about Illinois. If you have any questions for me, feel free to comment in the section down below. I always appreciate a like here and there. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you're always welcome to. So these are still the same sections, which are unmarked, undated calendars. So, alright, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I saw in the video, which I was already planning on using this as a travel blog log. Say that 3 times. But I'm going to turn this into an actual file cabinet for my travel agency. So anytime I want to refer to some information, put information about a podcast, how I write notes and ask questions of the people that I interview. If you have some questions that you may want to ask us, as travel agents, go ahead and list them below, and I'll file them in here, and definitely we'll ask Lady Ava and Jackie to answer them in their perspective. So I think that is about it. I can't tell you how handy these things were. I didn't have to go digging in my bag whenever I needed to find my rewards card. I used to have it on a key, but eventually it came off the key, and then sometimes you don't have your keys with you or that set. So yeah. You know how that goes. And I'm creating some new business cards, so I should have those ready hopefully later this season. But that's my flip through for 2016. I hope you come back and join us for another podcast. And definitely, as your journal fills up, fill us in on what you're doing and you're traveling, and let us know what your environment looks like and how you're studying. Take care.